Year 1545, one night. Hasan, Suleiman's most trusted man, came to Hurrem's room. He closed the door, approached silently, and whispered, "My Sultan, I will present you with an offer. Suleiman is aging. His power is declining. If he were gone, you could rule. I will help you." Hurrem froze. "What are you saying?" Hasan, "Just think about it. An accident. No one would know, and Selim becomes Sultan, but actually, you would rule." Hurrem's heart raced. Was this a treasonous offer or a trap? Hurrem saw two options at that moment, either accept or refuse. But the real question, is this a real offer or Suleiman's test? But there's something you don't know yet. This story started 3 days ago. Year 1545, November. Topkapi Palace, Suleiman's private chamber. Suleiman was 51 years old. He was the most powerful sultan of the Ottoman Empire. He had ruled for 25 years, won wars, expanded the empire, but now he was tired, aging. That night, Suleiman sat alone, watching Istanbul from the window and thinking about Hurrem, his wife, his companion of 25 years, his love, his life partner. But could he really trust her? Suleiman looked back. 25 years. Hurrem had arrived in 1520, a young, beautiful, innocent concubine. Suleiman had loved her, married her, had 5 children with her, and Hurrem had grown powerful, very powerful. Ibrahim Pasha, Suleiman's closest friend, had been killed in 1536. Who had orchestrated it? Hurrem Mustafa, Suleiman's eldest son, had been executed in 1553. Who had laid the groundwork? Hurrem Mahidevran, the former favorite, had been sent into exile. Who had forced it? Hurrem, Suleiman knew. He knew everything, but he had allowed it because he loved her. But now, he wasn't sure anymore. Is she manipulating me too? Am I also just a pawn? Is Hurrem planning to eliminate me too? These thoughts disturbed Suleiman because they were logical. Hurrem was very powerful. Her children were powerful. And Suleiman, he was aging. If I die, Hurrem becomes more powerful. Selim becomes sultan, but Hurrem rules. Maybe Hurrem wants this. Suleiman stood up. He had made his decision. I must test Hurrem, measure her loyalty. But how? Suleiman thought, then made a plan. He immediately summoned his most trusted man, Hasan. Hasan was a 48-year-old man. He had served Suleiman for 20 years. He was loyal, trustworthy, knew every secret. That night, he was summoned to Suleiman's chamber. "Suleiman, Hasan, sit. I'm going to give you a very important mission." Hasan sat. "Command me, my sultan." Suleiman, "About Hurrem." Hasan's face changed. Hurrem was a sensitive subject. Suleiman continued, "Hasan, I'll ask you a question. Be honest. Is Hurrem loyal to me?" Hasan was surprised. "Of course, my sultan. Hurrem Sultan is very devoted to you." Suleiman, "Are you sure? Because I'm not." Hasan remained silent. Suleiman, "Hurrem has become very powerful, Hasan. She destroyed Ibrahim, eliminated Mustafa, controls everyone, and I am aging. Maybe Hurrem is planning to eliminate me too." Hasan, "My sultan, don't think like that. Hurrem loves you." Suleiman, "Does she love me or does she love power? That's what I want to find out." Hasan, "How?" Suleiman leaned forward. "You will go to Hurrem and make her an offer." "What offer?" Suleiman looked into his eyes. "An offer to kill me." Hasan was shocked. "What?" Suleiman, "Calm down. Of course you won't actually kill me. You'll just make the offer. And watch. What does Hurrem do?" Hasan, "But my sultan, this is very risky. What if Hurrem accepts?" Suleiman, "If she does, then she's a traitor, and we'll take action." Hasan, "If she doesn't?" Suleiman, "If she doesn't, she's loyal, and I'll rest easy." Hasan thought, How should I make the offer? Suleiman, tell her. Suleiman is aging. If he's gone, you can rule. I will help you. Simple, clear, and see what she does. Hasan, I understand, but what if Hurrem tells you about this? Suleiman, if she tells me, she's loyal. If she doesn't, she's considering it. Either way, it's information. Hasan nodded. When? Suleiman, in 3 days, prepare, make your plan, and go. Make the offer. Hasan, understood, my sultan. Suleiman, Hasan, this mission is very secret. No one must know, only you and I. Of course. Go, and in 3 days, come back. I'll be waiting for the result. Hasan left. Suleiman remained alone and began to wait. Hurrem, let's see who you really are. This is where everything began. During those same days, Hurrem's private chamber. Hurrem was 51 years old, still beautiful but tired. 25 years. 25 years of war, intrigue, planning, and she had won. Mahidevran was gone. Ibrahim was gone. Mustafa was gone. Now Hurrem was the most powerful woman, but was she happy? No, because recently she had noticed something. Suleiman had changed. His gaze was different, distant. In the past, he would come to Hurrem every night. They would talk, laugh, but now he came less often, and when he came, he was distant, cold. Hurrem had noticed this. Suleiman is pulling away from me. Why? One night, Hurrem had asked her servant, has Suleiman's behavior changed? The servant, yes, my sultan. The sultan has been quiet lately, contemplative. Hurrem, what is he thinking about? The servant, I don't know, but he's having long conversations with Hasan. Hasan Point Suleiman's closest man. Hurrem was curious. Why is he talking with Hasan? What is he planning? But she couldn't ask, because Suleiman had closed himself off. That night, Hurrem couldn't sleep. She thought, is Suleiman suspicious of me? Maybe he's questioning the Mustafa affair. Maybe he's remembering Ibrahim. Maybe he blames me. She was afraid, because she knew if Suleiman became suspicious, she was in danger. Suleiman was powerful. With one order, he could finish Hurrem. What should I do? How can I convince him? How can I regain his trust? There was no answer. Hurrem could only wait. And in 3 days, everything would change. 3 days later. Night, around 10 o'clock. Hurrem was sitting in her room, alone. A knock on the door. Who is it? It's me, Hasan. Hurrem was surprised. Why would Hasan come? Enter. Hasan came in. His face was serious. Hurrem, Hasan, is there a problem? Hasan, no, my sultan, but I need to speak with you. Hurrem, I'm listening. Hasan looked around. There's no one else here, is there? Hurrem, no, just us. Hasan closed the door, approached, sat next to Hurrem. Very close. Too close. Hurrem was uncomfortable. Hasan, what kind of conversation is this? Hasan whispered, my sultan, I will present you with an offer, a very special offer. Hurrem, what offer? Hasan hesitated, then said, our sultan Suleiman is aging. Hurrem froze. What are you saying? Hasan continued, he's 51 years old. His health is weakening. His power is declining. And maybe soon. Hurrem looked sharply. Hasan, be careful. These words are treason. Hasan, I know, but it's the truth, and you know it too. Hurrem, continue. Hasan, if Suleiman is gone, Selim becomes sultan. But Selim is weak. You know this. He drinks wine, can't make decisions. But he's your son. So, Hurrem, so? Hasan, so actually you would rule. Selim becomes sultan, but Hurrem sultan rules. Hurrem's heart raced. What? Are you proposing? Hasan leaned forward. If Suleiman were gone, through an accident, no one would know, and you would become the most powerful. Hurrem jumped up. Are you suggesting I kill Suleiman? Hasan remained calm. Just an offer. Think about it. Hurrem watched him. Her eyes sharpened. Is this a trap? Hasan, no, this is an opportunity. Hurrem, who sent you? Suleiman? Hasan, no one sent me. I came of my own will because I support you. Hurrem didn't believe him. You're lying. Hasan, it's not a lie. Think, my sultan, Suleiman is aging, but you're still powerful. Why are you waiting? Why are you losing the chance? Hurrem remained silent. Her mind was working rapidly. There were two possibilities. Possibility 1, Hasan is genuinely offering treason, real, his own initiative. Possibility 2, this is Suleiman's test. Hasan was sent by Suleiman. They're testing Hurrem, which was true. Hurrem looked at Hasan, studied his face, serious, calm, convincing, but too calm. This is a game. Suleiman is testing me. Or maybe it's real. Maybe Hasan sees an opportunity. Hurrem had to decide. What should I do? What you're seeing is nothing, because Hurrem's decision would change everything. Hasan was waiting, silently. Hurrem was thinking, intensely. There were two voices in her head. First voice, suspicious Hurrem. This is a trap, definitely. Suleiman is testing you. If you accept, he'll destroy you. Refuse immediately. Tell Suleiman. Second voice, opportunistic Hurrem. Maybe it's real. Maybe Hasan is serious. Think, Suleiman is aging. If he's gone, you'll rule. Selim is weak. You're strong. This is an opportunity. The two voices were battling. Hurrem sat. Hasan, give me time. I need to think. Hasan, of course. But don't wait too long. Opportunities slip away. Hurrem, go. We'll talk tomorrow. Hasan stood up. I understand. But my sultan, one thing. Don't tell anyone about my offer. If Suleiman hears, he'll kill us both. Hurrem, understood. Go. Hasan left. Hurrem was alone, and panic began. What should I do? What should I do? There were two options. Option 1, tell Suleiman. Hasan offered me treason. In this option, if Suleiman is testing, Hurrem wins, proves her loyalty. If it's a real offer, Hasan gets caught. Hurrem is safe. Option 2, accept. Make a plan with Hasan. Kill Suleiman. In this option, if it's a real offer, Hurrem wins, becomes most powerful. If it's a test, Hurrem loses. Suleiman destroys her. Option 3, refuse. But don't tell Suleiman, just wait. In this option, neutral, reduce risk, but gain no information. Which should Hurrem choose? Logic said, option 1, tell Suleiman, because this is probably a test. But heart said, wait, think, maybe it's real, maybe it's an opportunity. Hurrem couldn't sleep that night, thought until morning. The next morning, Hurrem had made her decision. She went to Suleiman, entered Suleiman's chamber. Suleiman was having breakfast. Suleiman, Hurrem, good morning. How are you? Hurrem, I'm fine, but I need to talk to you. Suleiman, I'm listening. Hurrem sat, took a deep breath. Last night Hasan came. Suleiman's face didn't change. Hasan, what did he want? Hurrem, he made me an offer. Suleiman, what offer? Hurrem looked at him, into his eyes. He suggested, I kill you. Silence. Long silence. Suleiman showed no reaction, just looked at Hurrem, then asked, and what did you say? Hurrem, nothing. I asked him for time, and today I came to tell you. Suleiman, why are you telling me? Hurrem, because you're my husband, my companion of 25 years, and I'm loyal to you. Suleiman smiled, slightly. Are you loyal? Hurrem, yes. Suleiman, so why did Hasan make you such an offer? I don't know. Maybe his own initiative, maybe someone else's. But it doesn't matter. What matters is, I told you. Suleiman stood up, approached Hurrem, put his hand on Hurrem's face. Hurrem, I'll ask you something. Be honest. Have you ever thought about killing me? Hurrem froze. This question was a very deep question. Should she lie or tell the truth? Hurrem decided. Tell the truth. Yes. Suleiman was surprised. What? Hurrem, yes. Suleiman, in the past I thought about it. Once or twice, especially after Mustafa. You were so angry. You blamed me. And during those days I thought, If he kills me, what can I do? And it crossed my mind, but I never did it, because I loved you. I still love you. Suleiman remained silent, then smiled. At least you're honest. Hurrem, I've always been honest with you. Suleiman, so what do you think about Hasan's offer? Is it real or a test? Hurrem hesitated. A test? Suleiman, why do you think so? Hurrem, because Hasan is your most loyal man. He's been with you for 20 years. He wouldn't betray you. So you sent him. You tested me. Suleiman said nothing, just looked, then turned, went to the window. Go, Hurrem. I'll give you an answer later. Hurrem, but. Suleiman, go. Hurrem left. Her mind was confused. What is Suleiman thinking? Does he believe me? Or does he still suspect? But the most shocking thing, Suleiman's plan wasn't finished yet. After Hurrem left, Suleiman summoned Hasan. Hasan came. My Sultan, Hurrem told you, didn't she? Suleiman, yes, she told me. Hasan, so she's loyal. Suleiman, maybe, or maybe she's very clever. Hasan was surprised. What do you mean? Suleiman, Hasan, Hurrem has been in the palace for 25 years. She knows every game. Maybe she realized it was a test, and by telling me she proved her loyalty. Hasan, but then, Suleiman, Hasan, so what will you do? Suleiman smiled. A second test. Hasan, a second one. Suleiman, yes, Hurrem told me. Good. But now I'll do something else. I'll tell Hurrem, I trust you, but I must punish Hasan, and I'll watch. What does Hurrem do? If she wants Hasan punished, she's truly loyal. If she protects Hasan, suspicious. Hasan, I understand, but my Sultan, if Hurrem wants me punished, what happens to me? Suleiman, don't worry. Fake punishment, just for show. Hasan relaxed. Understood. Suleiman, go. Wait. Tomorrow I'll summon Hurrem. The next day, Suleiman summoned Hurrem. Hurrem came. You called for me. Suleiman, yes, I've decided about Hasan. Hurrem, what decision? Suleiman, Hasan offered you treason. That's a very serious crime. I must punish him. Hurrem remained silent. Suleiman continued. Should we execute him or exile? Hurrem thought. Two voices came from inside. First voice, say execute, because there's no place for traitors. This way you prove your loyalty. Second voice, wait, maybe Hasan is innocent. Maybe Suleiman used him. If you want Hasan dead, you'll seem ruthless. Hurrem decided. Suleiman, don't punish Hasan. Suleiman was surprised. Why not? Hurrem, because Hasan is your most loyal man. He's been with you for 20 years. If he offered me treason, either he's gone mad or someone else is using him. Suleiman, someone else. Who? Hurrem, I don't know. Maybe there are enemies in the palace. Maybe they want to destroy both of us by putting Hasan between us. Suleiman, clever, but I don't trust Hasan anymore. Hurrem, then distance him, exile him, but don't kill him, because he might be innocent. Suleiman remained silent, then smiled. You're very clever, Hurrem. Hurrem, why? Suleiman, because you're aware of everything. Hurrem, what do you mean? Suleiman approached, held Hurrem's hand. Hurrem, Hasan didn't offer me treason. I sent him. Hurrem froze. What? Suleiman, yes, I tested you, measured your loyalty, and you passed. Hurrem pulled back. You tested me? Suleiman, yes. Hurrem's eyes filled with tears. Why? After 25 years, don't you trust me? Suleiman, I want to trust, but the palace is dangerous. People change. Power changes people. Hurrem, and have I changed? Suleiman, I don't know. That's why I tested you. Hurrem cried. How could you do this to me? Test me, offer me treason, and then watch what I do. Suleiman, Hurrem, no. I've been with you for 25 years, mother of your 5 children. I shared everything with you, and you don't trust me. Suleiman, but you passed. You told me. You tried to protect Hasan. You proved you're loyal. Hurrem, but you had to test me to know. That means you didn't trust. Silence. Suleiman couldn't answer, because Hurrem was right. Hurrem wiped her tears, then looked at Suleiman sharply. Suleiman, now I'll tell you something. Suleiman, what? Hurrem, you tested me, but I also tested you. Suleiman was shocked. What? Hurrem smiled, a bitter smile. When Hasan came to me, I understood immediately. This was your test, because Hasan would never do such a thing. So you sent him. Then why did you tell me? Hurrem, because I tested you, to see what you would do. If you believed me, you trust me. If you didn't believe me, you don't trust me. Suleiman, and Hurrem, and you made a second test. You asked about punishing Hasan. That was also a test, so you still don't trust me. Suleiman remained silent. Hurrem continued, 25 years, Suleiman. 25 years together, but you're still testing. That means there's no trust. Suleiman, Hurrem, this palace is dangerous. Hurrem, I know, but without trust there's no love, and without trust there's no marriage. Silence, long silence. Then Hurrem asked, Suleiman, be honest with me. Do you trust me? Suleiman looked at her, into her eyes, and answered, I don't know. Hurrem's heart broke, because after 25 years her husband was saying, I don't trust you. Hurrem couldn't hold back her tears. Then what is this marriage? Just an arrangement? Suleiman, no, I love you. Hurrem, but you don't trust. Suleiman, love and trust are different things. Hurrem, no, they're the same. Without trust there's no love. Hurrem turned, wanted to leave. Suleiman, Hurrem, wait. Hurrem stopped. What? Suleiman, well then, do you trust me? Hurrem looked at him and answered, no. Suleiman was shocked. What? Hurrem, no, Suleiman, I don't trust you either, because you tested me. That means you don't trust me. So how can I trust you? Silence. 2 people, 2 spouses, 25 years, but no trust. Hurrem, maybe this marriage was a mistake. Maybe we're only together for power. Suleiman, no, I love you. Hurrem, but you don't trust. Suleiman couldn't answer. Hurrem left, closed the door, and Suleiman was alone, for the first time, after 25 years, truly alone. From that day on, something changed between Suleiman and Hurrem. They were still married, still lived together. But there was distance. Suleiman could no longer fully trust Hurrem. Neither could Hurrem trust Suleiman, and this distance continued until death. 13 years later, 1558, Hurrem died. Suleiman cried a lot, because he loved her. But one question still remained in his mind. Was Hurrem truly loyal to me, or was she just clever? He never learned the answer. And Hurrem? Before Hurrem died, her last words were, Suleiman, I loved you, but you didn't trust me. And that was my greatest pain. This fictional story teaches us something. Trust is more important than love. Suleiman and Hurrem loved each other, but they couldn't trust, and without trust, love wasn't enough. They tested, both of them, but the tests gave no answers, because the real answer wasn't in the tests. The real answer was in their hearts, and the hearts were silent.